BustedDpad.com presents Uncharted 3 Crushing Difficulty walkthrough with treasures. This is Chapter 1, Another Round. So here it is. This is, what perhaps is my most requested guide, because Uncharted 2 was so successful, and this is basically just a tutorial to get you acclimated with combat, because there's quite a bit of it in this game. There's way more in Uncharted 3 than 2. As a note, if you are playing this game for the first time, feel free to use this guide. This is not for crushing only. But if you are planning on crushing, definitely check this guide out, because I've got those tips, man. I got the tips that you need to get the job done. So the first thing that you'll notice, another thing, you can unlock crushing by playing on normal, unlike Uncharted 2 and possibly the first one. I'm not really sure. You have to play on hard to unlock crushing. You don't have to do so in this game. Now, there are 2 treasures in this chapter, and I'll be picking them up pretty much right at the end. Not a big deal. They're right next to each other. They're in the bar below, so you can't pick them up now anyway, even if you wanted to. You'll notice that the button prompts are gone, except for the major tutorial ones. When you're playing on a lower difficulty, the game will give you the triangle prompt to do the counter, and when you're supposed to hammer on circle when you get grabbed, because, well, triangle is the button to counter, and circle is the button to get rid of the grab. Now, if you've been playing Batman Arkham City recently, you'll be pretty much familiar with the combat here. The only problem is, the enemies don't have that little thing over their head for when it's time to counter them, but time does do a little bit of a slow-mo thing. It's tough to notice at first, but if you're playing on crushing, that means you've already beaten the game, which also means that you're probably familiar with how to do this whole combat thing. So this chapter isn't too difficult. It's, it's pretty much just beat these dudes up, nothing really special going on. You hit that first guy with the bottle, and I kept trying to grab these guys because I wanted to bring them to the bar and make it happen again. This game has a bunch of combat sequences where scripted stuff will happen like this. And I wanted to see if there were any more in this area, but there aren't. Or at least I was unable to make them happen, which kind of sucks. There's a combat sequence later in the game, and you actually get a trophy for it if you do it right. But you can hit dudes with big giant fish, and I was looking for something like that here. Now, you will get circle prompts when you fight this guy. Good thing the game doesn't do, well, it's not good, but it's pretty cool, is doesn't let you know exactly when you're in control of Drake. Like right at the beginning when he says, he needs an extra second before he fights him, then you can immediately just hit him right away. And when you walk out of the bathroom stall for the first time, it's like that too. I think I missed a hit on this guy, but you can't finish him until you come into the toilet stall here. Make sure you dodge that attack, and then you'll be finished with him. Now, go back into the bar. Do not follow Sully into the kitchen. Go behind the bar, and we've got a treasure right here on the shelf. And then head back into the main bar area. Over here, there's a little jukebox arcade machine, and the treasure is in the coin slot. Don't punch it. Press triangle to pick it up. Then go follow Sully into the kitchen. There's a couple guys here you have to beat. I'm not sure if it's scripted or not, but there's a really cool takedown that you get. I ended up getting a bad camera angle on it. But, anyway, this chapter's over. Just head out the door. There'll be a cutscene, and we'll see you in Chapter 2.
Yeah.